Hey, y'all. Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live. You can see a different setting today. We did make the move. Some of you are following along in my stories. And we have moved to a new home. We got the whole place whipped into shape this last weekend. And holy moly, it is quite the chore to move an entire family, is it not? So it was awesome. I don't know about you guys if you've moved lately, but it is incredible the amount of stuff that you accumulate, isn't it? I was just, wow. But I'm so grateful to be here. I will do a video and share that on my personal profile because I want to share with you guys, our experience. I always love to share what's going on behind the scenes as well, because I want you to be a part of my journey. And I hope that when I share with you these milestones in my life, when we are able to, move or do something exciting, such as me celebrating my 5-year anniversary today of celebrating sobriety, I want to share that with you because my hopes are that when I share what's going on with me, the good, the bad, the ugly, I can inspire you as well. And I want to give a shout out to our TikTok viewers right now. We have 120 on live right now, 128. That's crazy. If you guys aren't going live on TikTok, you need to get over there, okay? TikTok, what's up, y'all? You guys are crushing it, 143 live on TikTok. So if you're not on TikTok right now, I want you to put in the comments TikTok, because actually don't put it on Facebook, it won't like that. But put me in the comments if you're committed to trying different things. Put in the comments if you are committed to reinventing yourself. Put me in the comments if you are like, I want to get 186 on live right now. Like I am on TikTok, okay? You guys, what are you doing? There is so much amazing goodness available to us now, right, on social media. And this is why I'm so passionate about these platforms, because I have seen what it has done for me, and it's allowed me to build a beautiful life, a beautiful lifestyle, and to be home with my family and be able to have things, have options. And I want that for you as well. So today we're going to talk about audience retention to build a loyal following. How many of you feel like when you post on social that you're just like, I don't know what else to do, how I can write this post any differently to be able to get more people to engage and to get people to comment? How many of you are getting a little frustrated with the algorithm? It seems that something that worked before, it just isn't working anymore. Well, I want to teach you some things that have worked really well for me over the years. I'm someone who's been able to stay high in the algorithm for years consistently. And I want to share that with you because I know that when you start to understand real audience building and loyalty and how to get people to just love you as you are, and when you do have different things that you want to roll out, whether it's a network marketing product or maybe you want to roll out a service where you teach people how to get out of debt, whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to start to realize your audience will come with you. Who here knows me from back in the day when I did Fit Kim? Do any of you remember that? That was my first brand. I started in 2011 and decided to kind of retire it. It's still around, but it's not my main passion. But when I was doing Fit Kim and I came over to the Gold Digger Girl and launched it in 2018, I can't even tell you how many people just came right with me. So that's the power of having a brand and building a loyal following, is that they will come with you. Your audience will come hang with you, and your brand will stand the test of time. And that's why it's so important, because we can't just do what we used to do before. It simply doesn't work. If anyone's telling you to keep doing what you've been doing and you feel like you want to bang your head against the wall, you are not alone. It is absolutely changed. It's just not the same. Okay. So let me give you some strategies that's worked really well for me. The first thing we're going to talk about is what to do oh, someone's trying to get onto my TikTok. You cannot be on my TikTok. I don't know who you are. Okay. I don't know why I think everything's so funny right now. Probably because I haven't stopped moving for 2.5 days. Okay. So audience retention to build a loyal following. This is what I want you to start with. Okay. Write this down. Take notes. Okay. Van Wilder, write this down. current audience. I want you to start with your current audience, and I want you to start to think about ways that you can engage your current audience. Are you paying attention to what's going on in their feeds, in their stories, their reels? Are you messaging them when you see an opportunity to connect? Start with your current audience, because so much of what we focus on is audience growth, right? That's the name of the game. You've got to get in front of new people. However, before we do that, we want to start thinking about our current audience. We want to start thinking about who's in front of us now that we want to make sure that we're paying attention to, and that we are keeping our current audience and not losing people. If you watch, especially on Instagram, so I looked at our last 30 days on Instagram, and it showed me, we had, say, let's just say 1,000 new followers in a month on Instagram. We had, I want to say, like, again, I'm just making these numbers up, but 750 unfollows, because so many people are doing the follow, unfollow, right? Well, because of that, we are losing a lot of people. People aren't hanging around. So, and part of that is the attrition. You don't have the retention, and that's why we're focusing on retention today. What if you really understood retention and were able to build your audience and keep growing and growing and growing? What would it feel like? Okay, I want you to put this in the comments. How many people follow you right now on Facebook, which is either, well, you can pick the number, wherever you're hanging out the most and you have followers. So it could be on your personal profile, how many friends you have on Facebook. It could be how many people follow you on Instagram, TikTok, how many people follow, how many YouTube subscribers that you have. Add a 0 to that number and drop it in the comments for me. So let's say you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, add a 0. So it'd be 100,000, drop it in the comments for me. So Terry, you'd be at 7,500. What would your business look like if 6 months from now, a year from now, we were able to get that many people following you? It's possible. You can 10x in 6 months to 12 months. You guys, that is absolutely possible. How? You have to start, look at that, 53,000. That's awesome. You have to start with your current audience base. If you keep losing people, you're going to feel like you're, keeping your head above water. No. We really, really understand our current audience. We pay attention to them. We care about them. We love them. We give them content that they want, and then we build from there. So first step of audience retention is current audience. Okay. Next one is birthday messages. When you wish people a happy birthday, do it the day before. After they say, thank you so much, say to them, did you do anything fun? I hope your family spoiled you. What did you end up doing? People don't do that. They just say, oh, happy birthday. And then they're on with it. Oh, checked it off the list. This is what I want you to be thinking about. Yes, we check the boxes. Daily activity, right? Post on social, friend request, birthday messages. But why are you doing it? Why are you saying happy birthday? Just to send them a message like everybody else? No. You're doing it because you want to make a connection. You want to get in front of them. You want an opportunity to maybe see what you can build off of that. Okay. So birthday messages, after they say thank you, keep it going. Keep that conversation going. Okay. Next thing you can do for audience retention, we're looking at current audience, is current Facebook group members, message them. So if you have 100 people in your Facebook group, just for now, I would love to see you take that whole list, and I would love to see you reach out to each one. Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for being in my community. It means so much to me. I wanted to reach out. I'm putting some content together for the next few months, and I wanted to see when it comes to blank, so whatever your group's about, when it comes to making money, what do you need the most help with? And give a few suggestions. You're going to be shocked at what comes from those conversations. That's literally how I built my brand, is I messaged every single person and I had 100 people in my Facebook group to start. And that's how I started my brand. That's crazy, isn't it? Next thing you're going to do is, for current audience, you're going to comment on anyone who interacts with your content. So this is kind of reactive, but we're still going to throw it back. So if somebody reacts, comments, does any kind of interaction with your content, you're on your wall, in your stories, your reels, anything, I want you to engage back. Okay, I want you to engage back. So what we're going to do, how we're going to engage back, we are going to love on their stuff. We're going to love on their stuff. So go to their wall. If they view your stories and interact with it, go to their stories and interact with theirs. Okay, this means something to people. They notice this kind of stuff, especially if you're kind of consistent with it. What happens is the algorithm notices that you guys are digging each other's content, and it'll start cross promoting you to each other, which is magic. Okay. That is just fantastic. That's what you want. So we want that cross promotion. So love on their stuff. Then what I want you to do is I want you to get to know them. I want you to pay attention to their content. I want you to actually read their posts. I want you to see what they got going on. Okay. And by doing that, it's going to give you an opportunity to look for ways to mentor them. Look for ways to shoot them a DM. Look for ways to engage with them in the messenger area. Okay. Now, why this is important is because when we do that, we are starting to build a relationship with them where we're actually making their life better. That's what adding value means, where you make someone else's life better. You save them time, you save them money, you help them become more efficient, you build their confidence, you inspire them, you educate, you motivate, you entertain sometimes. All of those things matter. And so if you can, like, let's just say somebody posted on their wall, well, for example, we just moved into our home, right? And I'm going to do a video and show you guys the inside. And there's a lot of things, not a lot, there's a few things I want to do to this home that we bought, and because it's not a new build. And I'm going to ask you guys for help with that. Okay. So I might say, I'm going to have some cupboards like refaced and stuff like that. So I might say, all right, is this something like do it yourself at home? What kind of contractor would I look for? Like, I don't even know where to start. I've got a gazillion shelves in this home. Okay. There's just shelves everywhere. How do you fill those shelves up and make it look cute? Okay. What you could do is you could reach out and say, hey, Kimberly, I just found this on Pinterest. It's actually, it's a whole entire board of cool things you can do to fill up your shelves and make them look great. Or you could send me a YouTube video and say, hey, here's a do-it-yourself YouTube video on how you can resurface and do a little home project with those cabinets. Now, are you trying to sell me cabinets? No, but you better believe I'm going to notice you. And you better believe I'm going to go, wow, who's this Pamela, this Terry, this Rudy, this Shiloh, Delroy, Marte. Is it Marte or Marty? Can you school me on that? I think it's Marty, but I'm not sure. Who are these people? Wow. That is going to stand out. And you know what happens is when we interact in Messenger together and I reply back and say, thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Facebook can detect that, or Instagram or YouTube, wherever you are. And it will actually show me your content the next time I go onto my phone. It'll show me your content. Okay. Tell me to stop touching my hair, everybody. That'd be great. Hands off. Not touching my hair. Hey, Cindy, what's up? Cindy's representing YouTube, guys. Cindy, you're a rock star. So what happens is Facebook, Instagram will start showing me your content. And then when you post your thing, hey, I've got this thing, or hey, I've got a free challenge, I'm very likely to engage with that because you, without having any motive, there was nothing that was going to come from you mentoring me or offering value. I'm going to notice that, and I'm going to be more likely. My wall is down, my guard is down. The know, like, and trust factor is through the roof. I'm very likely going to engage with your content and take that next step with you, whether it's to participate in your free challenge or come to your info session or whatever it is that you got going on. Now you might think, oh my gosh, that's so much work. Yeah, it is a lot of work. And you know what? It will pay dividends for the rest of your career. It'll pay dividends for decades to come, for however long you want to do this. Think of it this way. Every time you do that, where you mentor someone in the DM, you mentor them unapologetically, you look for ways to offer value and make other people's lives better, think of it as making a deposit into your bank account. So you're just going around depositing, okay? And you can't pull the money out today. You can't touch it today. So think of it more of like work investments, right? Put that money in. We put that money into investments without the intention of pulling it out that day, right? It's not a checking account. Think of it that way. And what happens when you leave that money? And don't get all emotional like people are now with the stock market, right? But you leave it in there because the intention is that you pull it out when you retire. What do we all know? It's like what? There's an average for retirement growth for eons, right? If you leave it in there. It's the same thing. You're going to receive an increase in your investments, an ROI every single time. And it's going to pay and pay and pay and pay you forever, which is so wild, right? It's not easy. Most people don't do it. And this is why most people are not successful. I mean, that's the fact of the matter. Network marketing, direct sales, coaching, traditional businesses, most people are not successful. And no one talks about that, right? And it's true. But if you knew going into this is going to be freaking hard, but the rewards are unbelievable, when you roll up your sleeves and get to work, yeah, it's like an uncashed check. Exactly. Yes, because you're here. And I know you are because you're a gold digger, and gold diggers get to work. Okay. So I've got a couple ideas to wrap up for new people, and then we'll close it down. And actually, I'm not 100% positive. If there's anyone on my team, can you put it in the comments? We actually have something. Oh my gosh, it's next week. See, this is what happens when you move. Okay, I have something amazing for you guys. Are you ready for this? Put link in the comments if you're on Facebook. If you're on my personal profile, put link in the comments. If you are on TikTok, if you're on YouTube or Instagram, click the link in my bio. Instagram link there is probably the easiest way to find it. I have something so magical for you. Are you guys ready for this? I haven't done this in a year. It's our annual Money Mindset Mastery. We're going to do a masterclass series kicking off August 10th. So I'm somebody who went from 6 figures of debt just a few years ago. Guys, I cashed in my 401k. You want to talk about return on investment? There was no return. I pulled all the money out because I had no money. Okay. Oh, Vanette's on here. Okay, good. Vanette, do you mind making sure Steph has the masterclass in ManyChat? I'm pretty sure she does. Oh, Liv's on here too. Hey, Liv. If you put link in the comments, we'll message it to you. Otherwise, click the link in my bio. Okay. I'm going to teach you exactly what I did to go from no money, being broke, making money and losing it all. You guys, I did $250,000 my first full year as an entrepreneur, and I had no money at the end of the year. How can you explain that? It's just like when people win the lotto, they lose it all. They blow it all in a couple of years because the money mindset isn't there. I'm going to teach you how I reframed all my beliefs. I cultivated a millionaire mindset, and I became a millionaire in the second full year. Okay. That's crazy. Like mathematically, it doesn't make any sense, right? I want to give you the skills. I want to give you the secrets. I want to teach you exactly what I did. So the Money Mindset Mastery, it's a masterclass series. It's kicking off August 10th. It's in one of our Facebook groups. I'm not sure which one. So you have to register to find out. Okay. Now you're going to see an opportunity one time when you register. So don't miss this. You're going to be able to upgrade to the Money Boss. The Money Boss VIP upgrade, there is a small fee for it. I can't make any income claims, but I can say this. The investment that you'll make, you will make it back by what you learn from the VIP with me. Again, I can't make any income claims, but what are you saying energetically when you're making decisions like that? You might go, oh, I don't want to spend that money. Or you can say, I want to be a money boss. I want VIP time with Kimberly. VIP time means you get Zoom after the live trainings. Okay. Every time we go, you're going to get Zoom sessions with me, live group coaching. Yeah. Money Boss, choose that option because then you're saying yes to yourself and you're upgrading your life. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do these things. If it's not comfortable for you, you don't know how, it's okay. I got you. Okay. All right. So to wrap this up, I've got 3 ideas for you for new people. For audience retention to build a loyal following. Okay. Yes, it is worth it. So new people, thank them for their friend request or accepting and start a conversation. Also welcome every single new group member. Say, hey, thank you for joining the group. Tell me a bit about yourself. How can I support you? Also follow the steps that we already talked about. Love on their stuff. Get to know them, mentor them, offer value, be real, be consistent, engage with people. Okay. And then I'm going to finish with this because I want your booties in the money mindset masterclass. Okay. When I walked into this home that we bought, because it was an upgrade. Okay. Financially it was an upgrade. It's a bigger home, nicer school, nicer neighborhood, different school district, acreage with trees everywhere. It's a beautiful home. The people who we bought it from took very good care of it. But when I came in for a minute, I didn't feel like I deserved it. And I was watching the girls and they don't know lack. They don't know poverty. Like I grew up in poverty. I grew up where you just ate the food on your plate because there was no more. You know what I'm saying? And I walked in and I stepped in and I felt like I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy of this. Oh my gosh. Girls didn't even skip a beat. Ran in, got them, they settled themselves in right at home. You know what I'm talking about? And I thought, wow, isn't that interesting to see how they adjusted so quickly? They didn't think, oh, we don't deserve to be in this home, or it's bigger or nicer, or, you know, bigger yard. They didn't think any of that. They just accepted it. That's a mindset thing. It's a paradigm shift. It's seeing yourself as worthy. It's seeing yourself as deserving. It's seeing yourself as good enough. A lot of the things that you want, you're not getting because deep down, you don't believe you're worth it or deserving of it. You don't believe you deserve it deep down. Has anyone wanted to love you and just you sabotage the relationship? It's because you didn't think you were deserving of that love. It goes into every area of our life. It's mind-blowing. I find it so fascinating, Vanette. And the more I learn about human behavior, psychology, emotional intelligence, you know, just how we react to things, I realize that it all comes down to how we see ourselves in the world and the thoughts that we have. And a big part of you not having what you want in your life is because you don't have the money. And without the money, we don't have options. We just had our board meeting this morning for Elephant Sisters. We've got big plans. And I thought, wow, to be able to turn around, we had some, you know, and if you guys go to elephantsisters.org, if you have a sister, if you know of a sister in need, you can put in anonymous, or if you want to request something for yourself. But we had a few women who had requests. One of them needed food. They're just in a situation where they don't have money for food. We are able to step in and help other women. That's what money can do. It gives you options for your family and for other people's families. And that's what we're all about. So I just want to encourage you, take the time out and spend that with me, because we only do the Money Mindset Mastery once a year. And I want to teach you how to elevate your mindset, see yourself as worthy and deserving, because you absolutely are. Okay. So if this was helpful to you today, I hope that it was. I would love for you to do a screenshot and throw it in your stories, or take a little video clip of you watching this. So if you throw it in your stories, just tag me at the Gold Digger Girl. You can say something like, you know, finished a training all about audience retention. Let me know if you want the replay. And then you can put a poll in there, yes or no, or just ask a question, or yes or sure. And anyone who engages on that story, you can go into Messenger and have a conversation. Use this training as a way to mentor somebody else and offer value. Is a great example of taking what I just taught you and putting it into action. Okay. So you can take a picture of me, tag me at the Gold Digger Girl in your stories, and I'll give you a shout out for doing that. And then put link in the comments if you're on Facebook to register for the Money Masterclass. Oh, there, it's in the comments. Thank you. It's me, the Gold Digger Girl. Thank you, Gold Digger, for putting that in the comments. And then if you're on TikTok, click the link in my bio. If you're on Instagram or wherever you are, you'll see our milkshake. We'll have the Money Mindset Mastery. You can register there. If you can't find it for some reason, just DM me. But at the very least, do the Money Boss VIP, become a Money Boss VIP upgrade. I want that extra time with you, because there's stuff that we have to work through and unpack, and we can't just do that if I'm streaming live at you. I need that time with you on Zoom as well. Okay, so make that a priority for yourself. All right, that's what I have for you guys today. So excited to see you. Have a fabulous week, and until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire.